Leylah, easiest question of the night. Your thoughts on the match?
It was definitely a very good match from both of us. She started incredibly well in the beginning, but I'm just glad I was able to stay patient, fight for every point. And then I was glad in the tiebreaker I was able to be offensive but not overly play and go for my shots. In the second set, I had my chances, but I did a few mistakes, and she jumped on the opportunity to get the set. So, and then in the third, it was just a good battle, and we went till the end, and I was glad that I was able to put that one more ball back in.
Okay, thank you very much. Questions? Bill, I'll let you start. Go ahead.
Bill Simons, InsideTennis.com. Great congratulations. Well done.
Thank you.
There was a player in our sport, Justine Ennen, who I know you have great admiration for. And she had this incredible phrase, which was, impossible is nothing. Do you feel that's apropos now? Does that ring true to you? And just talk about this incredible run you've had.
Yes, it is true. Impossible is nothing. It's like my dad would tell me all the time that there's no limit to my potential, to what I can do. So every day we just gotta keep working hard. We gotta keep going for it, and then nothing's impossible. There's no limit to what I can do, and I'm just glad that right now everything's going well.
Okay. Willie?
Hi, Willie Weinbaum, ESPN. Congratulations.
Thank
You
you.
just spoke about no limit to what you can do. How would you describe what you have done so far?
I think I've been doing some things incredible. I don't know. It's like I think one word that really stuck to me is magical, because not only is my run really good, but also the way I'm playing right now, I'm just having fun. I'm trying to produce something for the crowd to enjoy, and I'm glad that whatever I'm doing on court, the fans are loving it, and I'm loving it too, so we'll say it's magical.
Okay. Right side?
Congratulations, Leylah.
Thank you.
Prajwal Hegde, Times of India. You said you spoke about tears and sweat and all of that on the court. I was just wondering if you can elaborate a little about that on the early part of your journey, the difficult part that may have given you the strength to come out and do what you did this past 10 days.
Well, I think the obvious one is that a lot of people doubted me and in my family and my dreams. They kept saying no, that I'm not gonna be a professional tennis player, that I should stop and just pursue going to school. I remember one teacher, which was actually very funny. At that time wasn't, but now I'm laughing because she told me to stop playing tennis. You will never make it, and just focus on school. And I'm just glad that she told me that, because every day I have that phrase in my head saying that I'm gonna keep going, I'm gonna push through, and I'm gonna prove to her that everything that I've dreamed of, I'm going to achieve them. But that's basically just the tip of the iceberg. There's many more many more things that we had to go through as a family. Another example is that my mom had to go to California for a few years to support my family and I in this tennis world. And that few years been definitely hard for me, because I needed a mom. I needed someone to be there for me through the age of 10 to 13. I've barely seen her at that time. So every time I saw her, it was like seeing a stranger, but at the same time, someone so familiar. So I was just very lucky to have my mom here in this tournament cheering for me and having fun with me all this time. But we've gone through so many things together as a family, and I'm just glad that right now everything's going on our side.
Okay. Om?
Leylah, Om Youngmasuki, ESPN, congratulations. I'm just wondering, what grade were you in when this teacher said this to you? Like, what class was this teacher?
I was probably in grade 6. 5 or 6, but that was just like for the end of the year competition, like class competition, and I gave in my permission slip right away saying no, because during those days I have a tennis tournament and I won't be able to participate. And she's also very competitive, so that's why she said those words. But I think now I can say that I've done a pretty good job in achieving my dreams.
Wanted to also ask you, in the moment that you won and you collapsed to the court and then kind of like covered your face almost in disbelief, what was going through your mind? I mean, you said the other day you dreamt of these moments and you always came out on top. But when it actually happened, what was going through your mind?
Nothing. It's just a blank mind. I couldn't believe that what was happening. A swarm of emotions just came in. I think, relieved that the ball was out, glad that I fought so hard for 2+ hours, and that all the hard work is paying off, and I'm in the finals.
Okay. Craig, last question in the room.
Craig Gabriel, 9 Radio Australia. Considering what you were just saying about when you were growing up and separated from your mother, how much has that added to the steel-minded aspect that you have on court and the extra determination that you have?
It was definitely hard at first to accept, but every time that I was on court when I was younger, when that happened, I had that focus, that mentality, saying that I'm going to do everything in my power to achieve my dreams, to be closer to my dreams, so that we can be together again. And I don't think like it's only that I don't think I only did the job, but also my parents, my dad. He also made the decision one day to pack our things and just go to the U.S. so that we can be with my mom, because it was too much. And you know what? I'm just glad that we've made that decision of doing that, like having my mom go to California, because it made me stronger, and I think it made our family stronger too, saying that we're gonna make this sacrifice and it's going to be worth it, so that I can make this dream possible. And I'm just eternally grateful to everything that's happened to us.
Where was your father and yourself and your sister-in-law when your mother was in California?
We were back in Canada in Laval. We were training there.
Leylah, we're going to go online now. Okay, Mike, welcome. You are live.
Thanks, Mike McIntyre from Matchpoint Canada. First of all, very heartfelt congratulations, Leylah.
Thank
Annie,
you.
Canadians are very proud of you right now back here at home. Regardless of what happens next, what do you think this tournament has done for you moving forward, both on and off the court?
It has helped me. Not only, like, I've believed in my game, but it also has helped me, like, open my eyes that I have no limit to my potential, that I can go three sets against these players. I can play against these top players, and I can win against these top players. So I'm just glad to have this experience and see where my tennis game is at, my tennis level is at. But I'm extremely proud of the way that I fought for every point. My mental toughness, that's been a huge plus for me. So I'm just extremely happy with what I've achieved this week, and off court I'm just enjoying every minute of it.
Okay, thank you, Mike. Diane, you are live.
Hello, Leylah. I'm Diane Casilla from ABS-CBN Philippines. You now have thousands and millions of fans watching you from the Philippines. We know your mom is from the Philippines. And so many people now have an incredible interest in tennis because of you. Would you like to address your fans in the Philippines? And what do you know about the country of your mother?
Oh, wow. Thank you so much. I'm so happy to hear that everyone in the Philippines is cheering for me and supporting me, so thank you. Unfortunately, I do not know much about the Filipino culture, but I do know that my lolo, he cooks amazing. So hopefully when I get back to Canada and Toronto and visit him, he's going to make a really nice dish for our whole family, and especially a Filipino dish, because I do miss it. And then, you know what, I just can't wait to learn more about the culture in the future.